Hello and welcome to this CCB video blog. Now today I'm going to be going over the best old school top water baits. You know me, I'm old school. I've been fishing for 40 years. And a lot of these top water baits in here, I've been fishing for about that long. And I don't know, some of them in here I might have had that long. But yeah, I just want to spend the time. Like I said, I went over all my old cranks and stuff, but these are pretty much the best of old school topwater baits. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these and a lot of the colors that I'm going to show you, they don't actually make them anymore. You might be able to find them online. I think some people still might have some of this old stuff. So if you can get a hold of it, you're at an advantage because they're really good baits and not many people have them. So let me just get into it. I'll start with the standard. I'll start with the spook, the Zara spook. I don't usually use the normal spook. I use the Super Spook and the Super Spook Junior. And actually, you know, usually there's only a few colors of these that I use. Now this one's really good. This one's really good, and I don't think they make this color anymore. So if you can find this color somewhere, it's clear with a silver plate. It's got the blue on the head, the yellow eyes. I have it in this, and I still have a couple of them in the Super Spook Junior. Yeah, this color, any lake where they're on a shad pattern, this color is just freaking amazing. My old Nossie video with the top water for the spots was this lure right here. And I still have 3 of them in my possession. I said, if you can find those, clear with the blue. They don't make these anymore. And these are actually the Excaliburs, which Hayden sold it to Excalibur for a little while. And well, another one that I use a lot is this one right here, Flutter Shad. It's kind of clear on the bottom of the white with a little bit of big bumpy, but Flutter Shad. That, it's a clear blue you can't get. This you can still get. You can still get the Flutter Shad. But this is an old school color. This color's been around forever. And so has this color. The Florida Bass. Not the baby bass. The Florida Bass. This thing has caught me more fish than you can even imagine. And lots of 5s and 6s. Caught my original best PB of 8.3. Was caught on the Florida Bass color. Those are the 3 colors. Well, I said one of them you probably can't get a hold of anymore. But you could always get a clear, straight clear one and maybe paint the head a little bit blue. Oh, yeah, see, and I have the Flutter Shad in the Super Spook Junior too. And of course, the Florida Bass in the Super Spook Junior too. But yeah, the only other color I would suggest is not the chrome and all the ones usually a lot of people throw, but bone. I used to have a bone one. I don't know what happened to the bone one, but bone is a good color. But my favorite all time ever for like 30, 40 years has been this one, the Florida Bass. And all right, while I'm at it right now, I'll give you another tip. One thing you can do with these, they have the Super Spook Junior and the regular Super Spook. But if you want to get different colors that aren't the freshwater, they have saltwater ones. This one's really cool. It's chartreuse. It's got a chrome plate in it and a black back. But this is a saltwater version. They don't make this color in freshwater. Saltwater. I have that one, and I have this really weird rainbowy color one. But I said you can get different colors in the Super Spook and the Super Spook Junior if you go check the saltwater. And these hard hooks aren't as good. I don't know why I'm on here. You want to change them out to freshwater hooks. But yeah, go check out the saltwater. All right, well, I'm on the saltwater. I already went there. This is a really cool one. I don't know if a lot of people have seen this one. Maybe, maybe not. But this is made by Bomber. And it's kind of a flat-sided walk the dog bait. But it's a badonkadonk. And it's a saltwater bait. But it's not that big. And like I said, just replace the hooks to freshwater hooks. But yeah, I have 2 of them here. I have that, and I have one in this nice shad color. But yeah, that's a bait that, you know, a lot of people don't, obviously they don't throw it in the fresh water because they don't look for it, because they don't look for the saltwater stuff. But it's called a badonkadonk. Pretty sure, yeah, badonkadonk. And like I said, it's industrial, but take off the hooks. These are saltwater hooks. I don't think they're as sharp. So take them off and put on some good, really good treble hooks, like some mustads or something like that. Yeah, that's just a little tip for you, is going to saltwater baits. Because a lot of times you can get these topwater lures, they're the same lure, they're just different colors and everything, and they're with different hooks and that. So go check out the saltwater color choice, because they make a lot of them that are way different. And then those freshwater fish won't see them because everybody's fishing those saltwater and not in the freshwater. So yeah, but this one, they don't even make a freshwater one for this. They don't make a freshwater badonkadonk. They only make the saltwater one. But it's a cool kind of flat-sided, and it's got the really lots of rattlies. So that's just something to check out. Okay, so we went through the spooks, introduced you to the badonkadonk, and this is another old school one. The Devil's Horse. The Devil's Horse. Smithwick Devil's Horse. The two blades on the front and the back. This thing is old school. This thing's been around for like longer than me, I think, when it was designed. It's like 50 years old or 60 years old or something. And a lot of people, I tell them Devil's Horse, and they're like, what the hell's that? I'm all, well, it's kind of like a tiny torpedo, but it's got blades up front end. But these things are really good. I've got like multiple double hookups on this thing. 2 fish at once. And lots of big fish on it. And you just kind of rip it along, jerk it kind of like a popper, and it throws off a bunch of, you know, water off both ends and has a really good sound. And a lot of people don't fish them anymore. They fish like the Dying Flutter and some of those that have bigger blades. But the Devil Horse, one of the best. One of the best old school topwater lures right there. Devil's Horse. And here's one too. This one's really old school, but they actually still make this one. Well, they still make the spooks, but I'm telling you the old school colors to use. But this, the Ghost, Tom Man Ghost. I mean, see, it's got the hooks in the back. It's completely, you know, waterproof or snag proof. You can throw it anywhere. It walks the dog like really easy. I actually have my friend Rick in an old video of mine at Pinot. He catches like a 6.5 pounder on a Ghost, and he just chucks it straight back into the trees. You got to try this. I mean, it walks different, looks way different than the frog when you're walking it and working it, and it's totally weedless. You can see that. Totally. And, oh my God, these things are good. And I just saw them. They have them still at Tackle Warehouse there. I think they stopped making them for a while, but now they have them again. But yeah, Tom Man's Ghost. This thing is great. It's basically just a totally weedless spook style bait that you can walk the dog. Really, really good bait. And now I have another old school one. I saw these online. I'm pretty sure this is a Norman. I think this is a Bill Norman. One of the ones that he used to create. It looks like it by the eyes, and I saw it. It's really cool. It's kind of it's kind of a different shape than the spook and the Sammy and all those. And it's a really good bait. I've caught a lot of fish on this thing, the clear. But I don't know. I think they discontinued them. By what I can tell online, I think they discontinued them, because it was under Vintage Lures for sale and that. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Norman. I mean, if somebody knows and wants to correct me, you can put it in the comments. But pretty sure this is one of the old Norman. And I've caught a lot of fish on that thing. Now I have a few more. I said these are just the old school guys. I know a lot of people, especially younger people, other people, or people that just got into fishing. They know about all the new school, like the Sammys and all the KVD, Sexy Dog and all that stuff. But these are the old school, these are the originals. These are ones that have been tried and true for like 40 years or something like that. Like most of these have been around as long as I've been fishing. And like I said with the spook, yeah, they're still around, but those are the only colors you need. The Dying Flutter, the Florida Bass. And like I said, if you can find this thing somewhere, these old school colors, they might still be around. But next one I'm going to be talking about is Spitting Image. These things are great. This is one of the ones I found. This is actually a saltwater. I think you can see it on there. Saltwater. But yeah, this is by Hayden. They used to make these. It's a flat side, as you can see. Totally a flat side. It totally walks the dog different. I mean, I got it in that saltwater one, but I also have this one. I've showed this one before in my storytelling, but this sort of bluegill looking one. This thing's caught me like 5 pounders, 6 pounders But it walks different. It kind of walks, and sometimes it like actually hops all the way out of the water, and it kind of turns sideways, and it looks more like, you know, flat-sided kind of bluegill because they're flat and taller. But yeah, it's a little hard to learn to walk, but yeah, and it's great. I mean, I have this one. They don't make these anymore, but you should, I don't know, hopefully maybe on a vintage site or whatever, you might be able to find these. These are made by Excalibur. These are more rare because Hayden did them, and they sold them to Excalibur for a little bit, and then they bought the name back. Got that one, and I still have it. I still have it in the old school clear with the blue head with the yellow eyes. The really cool color. I still have one of those in here. Yeah, those, as I said, those aren't made anymore. I know that, but if you can find them, the spitting image, get it. I mean, just that one little really high tense, and the way they walk and jump, totally different than a spook or a Sammy or anything else. The flat side, they totally different look. Gotta give them a try. And lastly, this one was made by Norman, and you see it's flat. It's like really thin topwater, and it's got this sort of a popper kind of front to it, and it's got the this one's old, as you can tell, like the feathers are all. It's got a feather on the back. It's really cool. You can walk the dog with it. Actually, when you're walking it, it kind of spits a little bit of water, and since it's that cool flat side, I said it's really flat with that sort of big head sticking out. It's a little hard to walk the dog. It takes a little while to learn how to walk it right, get the right canons down. But yeah, these things, I have that one. I have one that's in a sexy shad. See, this one's in a lot better condition. This one's almost like new. And I have another one of the one, this is like clear now, but it's the perch. It's sort of a bluegill or red ear kind of color. That one's in better condition. But I tried to find these. I don't think they make these anymore. I looked for them. I looked under Bill Norman, Topwater, Bill Norman, everything. Couldn't find them. These are actually late 90s, maybe? Early 2000, late 90s when I bought these. Yeah, I think they've been discontinued, but if you can find these, of course I don't know the name, but look back at the video and try to get an idea of the shape of it. Really cool, really different topwater walking action with the flatness of it. I mean, like I say, it could look like a shad, because shads are thin too, but spits, it's just a totally different look. And I said, I don't know. I know it's Bill Norman. I know Bill Norman made these at one point, but if you can find them, try these too. All right, that's that's it. That's sort of my selection of the best old school topwater lures. I mean, others are like the jitterbug and the poplar and stuff like that, but I don't know, I never really fished those that much. These are the ones I fished and been fishing in for like 40 years. Like, these were the original topwaters I got, and the original baits that I learned how to walk the dog on. And when I was a kid, and always went in the morning and early and everything, and just topwater. And yeah, so there you go. All kinds of old school topwater baits, but the best of the old school topwater baits, and the best colors. I'm telling you, these are the colors. A lot of the clears with the blue, or it's just because they have a different look, different style. Not many people are fishing them because not many people have them anymore. Because, like I said, at least 4 of these I showed you are discontinued. Yeah, you guys really gotta give these a try. Go old school with topwater. Get on and try and find some of these old spitting images, or these old Norman baits, or you know, these old colors, these old different colors that they don't make anymore. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, these are the best of the bad. These lures right here, sitting in here, have probably caught, I don't know, close to 1,000 bass over the last like 30 years of using them. Not these, I mean, ones that I've had just like them over the years. Not like all these are that old, but the same colors, same everything. And yeah, that's it. That's what I think is the best of old school topwater lures. I hope you enjoyed it, and please join us for our next video blog, or join us for our fishing shows, or our tips and tricks, or our biology bites, or come join us live. We go live all the time. We have a lot of fun going live. I go live fishing. I do a Storytelling Tuesday. We do late night hangouts sometimes with Q&A and everything. So yeah, join us. Please come join us live. Plus, like I said, watch all the other shows. And I think that's it. I gotta put all these back in here.